Hey, so today we're talking about the top 10 reasons why I am a nerd, and not one of them is because I wear glasses. So let's start. Number 10. It's simple genetics. My dad's a nerd. His brothers are nerds. My brother, my sister, we're all nerds. We can't help it. It's in our genes. Number 9. I started reading Harry Potter at the ripe old age of 7, and I proceeded to continue that love for a very long time, and I would spend extensive hours debating with my friends whether or not Dumbledore was dead or alive. 8. The first movie I remember seeing, like, at all, was a re-release of Star Wars in theaters. And I remember we walked in late to the movie, and it was the part where C3PO and R2D2 are walking through the desert. 7. I related this year the best to my physics teacher, who was perhaps the nerdiest person I have ever met in my entire life. He would reference Star Trek and Star Wars all the time on worksheets and on tests, and it just made my life so much more fun in such a difficult class. Which brings me to number 6, my Christmas list from last year. You see, this said nerdy teacher recommended a giant book about Star Wars. It's like this thick, all about things you didn't know about Star Wars, like how George Lucas started the script and where he wanted to go and what it ended up being and stuff like that. And I was just like, I must have this. Also on my Christmas list were comic books, the entire series of Buffy, and other nerdy things. Number 5, my first obsession. I have had a lot of obsessions over my year, but my first one was Lord of the Rings. It was when the movies came out, and I had already read The Hobbit, but then I read all the books, and I watched all the movies, extended editions and all, and I waited for them to come out, and I went onto online sites with forums about Lord of the Rings, and we talked about them. I was a big, old nerd. Number 4. It's my calendar. It's Dr. Horrible. I love Dr. Horrible. Number 3. Hold on. This one's gonna take a while. It's my puppet elephant. Because when I was in the Dells, we went to this toy shop and I saw the puppet elephant and I thought, this is probably the coolest thing ever, and I'm pretty sure that makes me a nerd. Number 2 is my love of Joss Whedon. Let's just take a look. Oh, it's Buffy, guys! And then there's Angel, and there's Spike, and you can't really see them because it's all faded, but I love this. I love this. I could watch this all day long. I could watch Angel all day long. I know all the words to Dr. Horrible. Not really healthy. We're not even going into my love for this because it's just a big old nerd fest, and I know everybody who loves Joss Whedon pretty much is a nerd because the obsession is just too much to handle. And the number 1 reason why I am a nerd is this. See this nice big old book? Yeah, this was my APUS history book. And when, at the end of the year, and it was time to sell back books, I was told that they were not buying back this book. I was so excited. I love this book. All the history in it. All the history in it. And I'm pretty sure that singing about an history book makes it very, very clear that I am a big old nerd. And I love it.